What's up everyone, Daddy Warbucks here, and today I wanted to talk to you about a build that I found created by Melancholy on Diablo fans. And this build is the Rathma face roll summoner, and when I first seen it I didn't really understand what made it so special, but then after looking at it I recognized what it was that Melancholy had done, and I really thought that it was brilliant, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. So make sure that you go to his build. The link will be in the description. Upvote it. Tell him what you think about it, because I think it's great. Now this build, okay, looking at it, we have our 6-set Rathmas, we have our 2-piece Jessup, and then our rings are, as always, in the cube. We have Orlena's Shadowhook, Tasker and Theo, and the Julian's Ring. Couple things going on here, right? For the skills, we have Bone Spike, Sudden Impact, which is a stun for the Crispins and increase essence generation from Orlena's. Devour, Cannibalize, our main way of restoring essence and health. Command Skeleton's Freezing Grasp, again another stun for Crispins, and will activate the 400% damage. Skeletal Mage Singularity, our main source of damage. And since we're using a Singularity rune, that's why we're going to focus so much on essence generation. Land of Dead Frozen Lands allows us to, spam our Skeletal Mages and freeze everything around us, once again proccing Crispins. And then Simulacrum Reservoir, which will, when you use Simulacrum, it'll duplicate your secondary skills, which, Skeletal Mage is a secondary. Maximum essence increased by 100% while your Simulacrum is active. And that is amazing. That increases your damage so much. Whenever you use it, you're doubling the effectiveness of the Orlena's Shadowhook. And during that period, if you stack full essence and then use your Skeletal Mages, you're getting 4 Skeletal Mages, which are just massive and deal tons and tons of damage. So that is amazing. Once I recognized that interaction, I thought this dude has to be a genius. So a couple things here, right? That is going to make us incredibly essence starved, and to compensate, we're using Devour, Cannibalize with Life from Death, which will make us spawn health globes whenever we consume a corpse, and Reaper's Wraps to restore primary resource. So the 3 of those together makes it actually really viable to just constantly spam Skeletal Mage and top your essence off, deplete it all, top it, deplete it all. It does become incredibly spammy though. Like the playstyle involves going in and frenzying your skeletons, constantly spamming Bone Spikes to keep everything stunned and generate essence, and then you're also constantly spamming Devour and Skeletal Mages. And it's very, very, very active, but it's a lot of fun. A couple other things going on. I just need to point out that there is no curse in this build. Like, the rotation is very tight, so curses have no place here, which is why we're not using Tragouls, which is why we're not using Dainties. Another thing we're not using is no Bone Armor. So, again, there's 2 things. Without Dainties binding and without Bone Armor, this build is incredibly squishy. Like, if a monster so much as farts in your direction, you're going to die. And with all that being said, you still can survive, and survive quite well. As long as you stay well behind your minions, you can progress no problem. And then whenever you come up against a pack, you pop Land of the Dead, you pop Simulacrum, and then your damage becomes so massive they just die nearly instantly, and you can keep going. This is a very cautious build. You have to be very thoughtful as you progress through a rift with this, but it's a Rathma build, and it's very, very viable, and it's good, and I like it. A couple other things to be aware of. With this build, you have to clear everything, because, like I said, you're so very squishy. If something were to flank around you and hit you, you're going to die. Let's get into it. I want to show you guys what it looks like to actually run through a rift with this build. I'm only going to do an 80. The main point here is just to show you the damage. Alright, so we're in the rift. Always make sure frenzy skeletons, right? Start spamming. I should not have used my Simulacrum already, but it's okay, it's whatever. And you just see, like, they just murder everything. so there's a pack. We're gonna die. Hey up! We're gonna use our Land of the Dead. Let's not touch that. Okay, guys, I really need you to kill that thing now. Was it a Juggernaut? I'm kind of thinking it was, because it should have died much faster than that. But I mean, just look at this, right? Like you just spam, 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 frenzy, dead. Make sure you're at 10. But like I can talk good. Like I said, you progress through. Just make sure you kill everything. Literally everything. Because if you think you can walk past something and it not be a problem, you are wrong. They will come up behind you and then they will kill you with one swing. Because you only have 45 mil toughness. Which seems like a lot when you say it out loud, but it's such an arbitrary number. Like, it's not nearly enough. Which is more a reflection of how Blizzard needs to redo their toughness rating system, but heh. Now we wait. Gobble up all the corpses. Now, I didn't even see what the mob was. But we're gonna pop all of our cooldowns, and then we're just gonna murder them. Does that sound like fun? I think it sounds like fun. Bam. GG easy. Now, the reason I'm showing this, right, is I am not a great player. Like, I make mistakes, my gear is not the best, but you can see how easily, like, it is to progress. So, I really think this build has a lot of potential. Ooh, did you see that right there? That axe went crazy. Mages can sometimes be a little derpy. But generally, I think that's pretty okay. Don't do that. Don't walk right on top of them. That's a bad idea. Alright, we're gonna go down the next floor. There's nothing here. Need another pack or another shrine. Just to help speed things up. I'm trying to stay close to max essence, so that the next pack we see we can... Look at that, 106... What? 106,810 million? What the fuck? Why am I standing in the middle of them? You have a death wish. Seriously, this cave. Gotta kill him. Gotta kill him. Like, this is such bullshit. I swear to you, it's been like 5 minutes since we've seen a pack.
One eternity later.
Ah, no thanks. Damn it! If only I had my cooldowns up. Oh, now I do. Haha. See that? Instant reset after a death. And instantly killed them. Yeah, it's because I'm so good and not because I shouldn't have died in the first place. I was just trying to show you guys that. That's all. That's all. Oh shit. Help! Let me out! Do these teleport? Yeah, they do. That's why they're all over the freaking place. Let's get some max essence. And, there you go, man. Like, oh, one blood shard? Nah, it's cool. Like, honestly, that was incredibly easy, right? Like, the only reason I died is because I made mistakes. So, if you think you're a better player than me, you could probably take this build much farther. Hopefully you enjoyed this guide. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Also, please, link is in the description. Go to Melancholy's build and give him an upvote. Let him know what you think. Tell him how great this is. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.